Yo, abusia for me ma obibia akwaba. And so a Wednesday, Yankopon trade ampo batayadum no dia dumi or dia cheye. Now him say Wednesday we have our free legal a year digest with a year lawyer Francis of free FB solicitors. Tebusia and then so yeah barbecue train yen komo. It means share wa winya bas now or a year TikTok so I'm share wa tap. Bomodiana tap na enko n'anim ma me why mesrɛ mo a montapo so na enko n'anim sanso na wo YouTube subscribe and share ye ne lawyer Francis ebetwetwe nkomo and what are we going to talk about your topic can you apply to remain in the UK based on having children born in the UK and only enkoma and ye ba bedi lawyer Francis every FB solicitors na FB solicitors who promote akwan a omo ewo backing na suite E and F the clockhouse postcode near IG118EQ. Telephone numbers near 0208 264 4800. Lawyer mobile line no 079 4677 2439. And chair na nipa bonifu bi ene nama womo eusu FB solicitors for details womo de ebisebise ska efri amanfo mesre wa wonya call bi efri obi wona or bomodin start to se manisika ka chen se woni nye video call na hwe se ampa nenim etese lawyer Francis lawyer Francis na kase ya ansa na waji atum yo lawyer mamema o akwaba ewo ye dwumedie so legal digest pacho apom ti say
Yeah, onia apom de obade e de achaye. Adwuma na sebe ye bo. Se ye tu ye hu se ye besom ye community no. No antia na me no mie no ye ba besi a ye de legal digest. Bre ye tie for ahwefo any of your platform any of me platform no. Yo nkyia kɛseɛ firi FB solicitors ɛkɔma wo ne wɔtiefoɔ nyinaa.
Jo lawyer yaso na lawyer mebusa say this week update bi aba efa emremu ensem
Yeah, on certain be a yɛka immigration no changes ni deɛ sɛ home secretary kɔda na ɔhu sɛ biribi ba na ɛwɔ sɛ wɔde to dwa a anaasɛ wɔyɛ changes a because mmara no ma ne ho kwan no sɛ deɛ ɛsɛ wɔyɛ biara wɔyɛ no nti ɔmo release yɛfrɛ biribi statement of changes that's enra which is the 14th of October 2025 ɛna ɛyɛ a ɔmo de code bi ka ho yɛto ne din HC 1333 HC 1333 ɔmo statement of changes ɔmo release enra no yeah, ubenya sa update omodi aba but mame embrobro so ema yetie for ni ahwe for ehu de da yenima ye ba be go through first the omo changes and cry omo de eba although I'm fire ho but mame embrobro so na the fire ho no menko into details kakra
yo
deɛ ɛteɛ ne sɛ deɛ ɛba ɔmo changes ɔmo de ba ɛne sɛ introduction of a visit visa requirement for nationals of Botswana. Obi obusa sɛ ada lawyer na ɔmo deɛ ɔmo ngye visa ne bi anaa anaasɛ na ɛyɛ visa free but yɛbɛhwɛ into details ɛna ebi nso recognition of Palestine changes to the visa national list. And a German school group travel, erasing travel requirements for German school group visiting the UK. And a change to the validity requirement in appendix temporary permission to stay for victim of human trafficking or slavery. And introduction of dependents for stateless people, amendment to appendix stateless, and changes to English language requirement for economic migrant route. High potential individual targeted and capped expansion of eligibility. Change to reduce the duration of stay under the graduate route to 18 months. Change to allow students to transition to the innovator founder route. And also a good EBA or mode eba. And changes to replace Part 9 ground for refusal with part suitability. Ukraine therefore changes to Ukraine permission extension scheme to maintain safeguarding measures. Changes to appendix temporary work, seasonal worker concerning the number of months a seasonal worker must be outside the UK before being permitted to apply for a new seasonal work visa. And changes to align family and private life rules with the common suitability rules for refusal, which is amendments to Appendix FM, Appendix Private Life, Appendix Adult Dependent Relative, and Appendix Settlement Family Life. Yɛnhwɛ changes a wɔde ba na mabobɔ so, but yɛnkɔ deɛ ɛfa yɛn ho wɔ hanom in terms of saa changes yi a wɔde ba no. Wohwɛ home office sɛna wɔyɛ wɔn nneɛma no a, that means they are still wokae sɛ mekaa sɛ government no issue white paper during the month of May mu hɔnom 2025 sɛ adeɛ a mepɛ sɛ meyɛ ni ɛfa immigration ɛwɔ UK ha. Nti emu no a ɔyɛɛ no ɔbɔ ne nyinaa tɔfa. But afei na wastart yi no mmaako. At a certain time now, ɔpɛ sɛ wɔ implement them no. Ɛnkyɛe biara na 22nd of July 2025 yi, woyii ne first one ne too hɔnom about healthcare visas no under the skilled worker ne sɛ gye sɛ ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ recruitment from outside overseas again. And a biom nso na ɔmo dependent nso na ɔmo twaa mu. Nti that tells you say ɔmo de ade ne ba mmaako. Na the na meka sɛ introduction of a visit visa requirement for nationals of Botswana no sɛ it's taking effect. That was Enra exactly Enra na ɔmo release statement of changes na no. And no ma Botswana form person or mobile UK no. I think say first no more and sign visa, but to say no, you say from 14th of October 2025, which is from 3 p.m. No, I was somewhere then or more started apply for visit visa. And the other changes on the by any recognition of Palestine, change to their visa national list. Say Palestine has also been added to the visa national list with effect from 11th of November 2025, meaning Palestinians too must apply for a visa before attempting to travel to the UK. But more the end there, nyame nanim because say ntokwa nneɛma bebree si wɔn hɔ. And German school groups no travel almost taking effect on 11th November 2025. The German students under the age of 19 can come to the UK without any advance permission under the ETA or visa when they are traveling as part of a school party of 5 or more. It also allows EU, EEA, and Swiss nationals aged 19 and under who are studying at the school to travel on a national identity card rather than passport. Nti changes on the German students for no under 19 no. And ebiom so yi students for our Besomba UK and EEA and Swiss nationals now we age 19 and under no Omo nso betumi travel aba UK, but I was say omo use omo national identity card rather than omo passport. I was omo use. No. And bibi nso a omo pese omo de ba introduction of dependents for stateless people. So under appendix stateless no omo amend no in such a way who apply for stateless ɛwɔ UK a wobɛtumi de wo ho kafoɔ anaasɛ woba aka ho. That's what the ɔmo introduction. But ne nyinaa no ɔmo sɛ take effect on the 11th of November 2025. And that tells you so mostly the mabobɔ so ne fa no is taking effect on the 11th November 2025. Yɛnhwɛ other things ɔmo ɛboro so a yɛfeel sɛ boa yɛ community no. Ɛne saying changes to English language requirements for economic migration routes. Yɛka economic migration routes are mostly skilled worker, high potential individual, and scale up routes. Omo ɛse yɛnhwɛ date a ɔmo de ba. Say on the 8th of January 2026, woyɛ such an application wo English language requirement na asese a yɛnim ne sɛ yɛ B1 no. Omo say from 8th of January 2026 ne kɔ no. And bia woyɛ such an application ɛwɔ sɛ wo English language no yɛngye B1 biom, but ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ B2. It was say a year B2. I think it's equivalent to A level or so. Yeah. And that tells you say English language, mumiem, kosro, but I don't see say we nipa bi etimi aya untimi enye. The only thing is I was say you are blessed with Nyoma Bebre Eba Efa UK Hanomo. And they always a yiba kwa ya meta can say we are wondering say o the UK ebeye wukuru omumbra ya friend mbrano bomodia ne diso. Bomodia ne diso, especially so person who acquire naturalization to the British passport now. You're very, very careful because Nyoma mode shishemu no as a see amount for naturalization in British citizen no and British passport ho kwan bebree kwa. So wunnim ekwan a wo fa so de bewura UK a Michelle men tempted to obey apply for naturalization because omba kodege and make sure say omo that in their record. So omo ni a ombe refuse you. Normal for sikedi.
Now no be kase a friend is no bas a visitor. Na CC were due to a year naturalization. Obisase and no Samra will be affected na.
Affecting no. Omo die ne say omo yes amra no ama asylum for no omo ntimi and naturalize as British. But I wait no. Wo de wo ba as a visitor and wa overstay kra na emfa ho.
Okay.
So
So
as long
asylum
as
for
wotimi ka say me fa hit through them be remo, that say any say na me be remo no. That is what they want.
I mean about next asylum for no omo seeking asylum crab 3 years ago community naturalize.
There be and one say omo be keep omo settlement.
Okay. And then indefinite no.
Yes.
All right. But me embeje a British passport.
There be.
Okay.
Yo, yantua so and a highly potential individual targeted and capped expansion of eligibility. Or more targeted and cap na such as Home Office per se what they numbers be too so. Say the number of people are or more apply under high potential individual no. Number say near pay. What they are saying is a targeted and cap expansion. You say, how does it work? Well, the government is doubling the number of universities whose graduates can use the route, but also capping the number of places that are available in this route at 8,000 per year. Into a buying says who come through high potential individuals now. Almost any pound through that visa no. So munyanya 8,000 the whole year, and I say within the year now, more after 8,000 or yeah, farmer. See, that tells you say you don't know when you can apply, or you don't know when say 8,000 do. It's only Home Office can determine.
Awesome.
Yo, and yeah, share other ones and also they are talking about duration of graduate visa no. And also no or more am I data yeah expecting. Or say the graduate route currently allows eligible graduates who have successfully completed a UK bachelor's degree, master's degree, or other relevant qualification to remain in the UK for 2 years, and PhD graduates for 3 years. This is being reduced to 18 months. Will apply to applications submitted on or after 1st of January 2027, with PhD graduates continuing to receive their 3 years of leave. Inti uye undergraduate, or graduate, uye postgraduate, both research and taught, my graduate. Now more person more apply for graduate visa now. From 1st of January 2027, na application you're successful, you be 18 months instead of the 24 months. So that means so
Joe. Hey.
And a biom idea way bua pa ba ne nyina say ye be hyehyɛ ye nneɛma yie deɛ meba bɛka ho asɛm a friend no students
Any apostle kakra na menkae ɛyɛ yahwɛfo a yɛhwɛ wɔ TikTok ɛne YouTube ne Facebook nyinaa sɛ mehyɛ wɔ aba abɔmmɔden ana share na afei nso tap ɛwɔ ɛyɛ TikTok wowɔ question bi ɛde ma lawyer mɛhyɛ wɔ abɔmmɔden a na ɛni die mu a request ɛwɔ ɛyɛ TikTok platform no so na foro ha na bebusa question woba question nso ɛgya na wayɛ ne ntientie mu sɛnea lawyer bɛtumi ɛyi wa no. Many lawyer Francis and Edwin Como, lawyer Francis Efri, FB solicitors. Now, FB solicitors for the womo ewo a year backing or more, show more, and yeah, quite cry. One more contact a year, sweet a year ENF, a year the clockhouse backing, postcode no a year IG 118EQ, IG 118EQ. Telephone number is 0208-264-4800. Yenshena Imusa Ebrei. Bacho Aqua Banapum to say. Hello. Ayatonka. Hello. Voice with triple.
It's your lawyer.
Yo, what you so?
Yo, but you must send it to every. I hear me near
Olai no.
No, why not been sent?
Kum. Jinaye na network. For your tonka.
But don't put me copy.
Jina wa na kasa.
The room, be so many. Na the school never started 19th October. Na me person who say a kwan na bi wo a so tiana.
Yo. I'm so
What
wait.
did you ever visa ne be
But on the student visa na be for 2 years masters.
Yo, so what here the year bobo so and they are after the course near frame be graduate visa. Or bet me I apply for that, but it doesn't lead to settlement.
Okay.
Yeah, and only acquire a war more after graduation because one graduate I want me apply for that graduate visa. And now or person switching so and no I can mean to me find you maybe obey me I to job by this time or let's say obey booking one moment.
You reading come with your Mate.
Yo. Edikum, me the lawyer number no attage o ti no, but more than friend na echire no yeni sa nkomo no.
But you would ask every.
Yes, that's it. Ebusia also ubetimi abomodian requesting when you have a question. Na lawyer entimi enyi wano emfama. Jo, lawyer, pacho twasumai.
Yo, another update mode about a first student. In some ways good because I'll say students to transition to the innovator founder route. I say switch we a student or say a small trick but a welcome one for those who benefit with effect from 25th of November. But share time no. Why? With effect from 25th November 2025, a student will be permitted to be self-employed. For example, to establish a business where they have completed their course and are switching to the innovator founder route.
Okay.
Or say where they have completed their course. In the complete I want me apply for innovator founder route. No.
There's a complete answer.
Yes. And are effective from 25th of November 2025. This year, next month.
Wow.
This is, however, it's used to work for those switching into the old startup route. Nanka, you will be a friend of startup route. Who person will establish your business. They say, oh, my changing, and the innovator founder route number. You need to meet the requirement in order to apply for. And who academy or honoma, it was after all graduating as a student, wobetumi go through that side, ebie wa business. And I know more financial requirements for students visas will be increased from the 2025-2026 academic year. And only a school for nothing. Authorities no na omode saadie no ebeba. Na so and I share appendix temporary work no, which is seasonal work na visa na man for apply. No, almost say seasonal workers will be able to spend no more than 6 months working in the UK during any rolling 10 months period rather than any rolling 12 months period under the previous rules. There is also a 4-month cooling off period before a person who has previously working as a seasonal worker may re-enter in the same category. The new rules apply for applications made on or after 11th of November 2025. Mostly, seasonal worker at times Omoma visa na normally 6 months uba maybe abeye season bi ubetiti ekutuo ubeye horticulture ne nasefo. Na omuhwe ma ebi kwa enche bia na omasa aba. But Oma making sure say we say omo dey nyoma two in place. Yeah, now na we hear the we are okwa we say anymore ya untimi ma. First, this a would train Emma visa no, I think say 4 months apart no was aba.
Okay.
Obi wa okọ okodi wa man bia no was aba. Nti ne nyinaa no, I think say they are doing it to control immigration. They are doing it to make it. Last one here, Ukraine for there, but I don't think
Lawyer,
that is.
Jina Swine and Senebeko, a last one. Eagle man, wa hasi. Eagle, it's saying.
Bùbá nyako kó adùn mi hàn yẹ pa, nàmú nsọ ẹ.
Yeah, me adum yes, yeah. Lawyer wa hasi.
Yo, na me bisa question wi, sẹ ẹtọ àsomọ a, na me bisa sẹ, mẹfa ne sẹ, me ma ba kurom ha bẹ mfa ne sẹ, mfie mmienu nie. Na me de visit na ba ẹ, okay, na me ba no, na me wọ ba ẹwọ Ghana, ba me ne maame no agyae mfie bebree atwam. Nti mo mu a na me te sẹ ne maame no nya bọga bi ama na bẹyẹ dẹ, abẹware no. Nti ọba no, wọde me ba no so ka ho yẹ dẹ. Eba keno no saa no mitimi kogina abofra no so ekogye nkrata na isane se me bawo hunting ana abofra no fante okura 2.5 years nti eba saa na mitimi agina so se me bawo hunting mo mama setena
Yo, the TN says, I hope I say we dina akola so wɔ UK hanoma. I was say we kyerɛ sɛ akola no yɛ settled. Was settled wɔ kurom ha. Anaasɛ wɔyɛ British ni. Sɛ wopɛ sɛ wogyina wo ba no yɛde ne baeɛ a wo ba no nya settlement anaasɛ wɔyɛ British ni nti wontumi ngyina ne so.
okay Matias
Okay.
Yo. Okay. Eagleman, Edasipa. Lawyer, say a questioning. Say, I want to know if customary marriage, if your wife to be, she is a British, can you marry in customary marriage in GH law?
If your wife is a British.
And really a British ni. But you say marry no a customary marriage in a Ghana law and
And why not obey to me? Why? Our under the case of CB Brazil. Our no Ghana na Ghana mrana ajia tuma. What about UK ha? Would bet me the air being crater bia or pesa would be.
Yo, TJJ, lawyer answer o question. Na question we free Frank say oh na bit me afro no afro say o question no and to me intimi say wa you can request na lawyer embo modia no when you question no kojo boati osi good day many lawyer Francis Osenyankopon ensha oni adwuma pa lawyer we dey aboa oman Ghana for a wo mo community yenhwe say Frank aba na yen man the question brand area. Frank, upon to saying.
Nyamiadon Pacho, good evening.
Good evening. Lawyer 80.
Pacho, may the life in the English test B1 that is due for leave to remain by next year February. And you see a changes here about for English in per se. Me who say Sila ni ebe to me use one.
Well, you know, there been crata so no jina ya or call for indefinite, you know.
Okay, maybe a British into no dynamic so.
Yo, once changes now, yeah, bono, ye can say, omo ye economic migrant. So what ye 1 year changes now, bano. Oye, 1 year economic migrant. Oye, because we are British near our settle one. Oye, baby, a friend of family root application now we man.
Yes.
Sir, we no about 2.5, so I feel na NCB oko for indefinite.
Patron.
Yes. Inti under we there no 1 year economic migrant.
Lawyer, economic migrant no eno na eden
Yo, me boss so say be a wadwin ba ho no ma.
I imagine ba na eja yenko for na do so sisi enti no bobo so kakra biem.
Yo, changes are one more day eba no. Ye ka obi economic migrant ɛyɛ nkurɔfokuo bi ɔmo visa skilled worker ɛyɛ one. Nti any application bi a wobɛyɛ for skilled worker bi no woyɛ under economic migrant.
Okay.
Nti ɔmo saa nkurɔfoɔ no na mmara no ɛkɔma wɔn. Ɛna biom no economic migrant no yɛ highly potential individual no ɔmo nso ɛyɛ ɔmo classify nkurɔfoɔ bi as economic migrant. Skilled worker one, high potential individuals two, and scale up route. And this nkurɔfokuo na ɔmo bɛ make application ɛkɔ from the 8th of January 2026 no. Ɔmo say ɛna ɔmo say ɔmo English language no. Ɔmo move from level B1 to level B2. Inti yɛnua Frank oyiri deɛ no ɛyɛ family route ɛnyɛ under economic migration route.
Tono nka ho.
Wɔnka ho.
Okay. And lawyer that's it.
Yo.
Dr. Ren Musumi that's it pa.
Yeshe that's it pa. Tiene eja ono nka ho ntino oye okay. JJ was say oye most grateful lawyer say eja wuyi na ensem no ano. Yo, lawyer, any Ukraine for the anyway.
Anyway, do no worry Ukraine in the end. And also changes are one more a day according to Home Office. A new statement of changes HC 1333 no. I say more have a slight tweak to allow a child's leave to be aligned with a legal guardian as well as with parents, along with some other changes which sound minor from the explanatory statement but might well need some closer scrutiny. Mmara na ọmọdé ba no, ọmọ make provisions to baby a ọmọ feel say ɛwɔ sɛ ọmọ yɛ. Na Ukraine for interquality yɛhyɛ da ma ọmọ concession ɛwɔ UK tama ọmọ interquality start yɛ no. But day in day out no ọmọ hwɛ the level of situation a ɛrekɔ so a na Home Office review ọmọ applications no ɛne nneɛma a ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ ɛwɔ kurom ha no mu. Na ɔmo statement of changes na ɔmo de baayɛ no which is nnura no HC 1333 no under Ukraine permission extension scheme no ɔmo se akwadaa anaasɛ ne guardian a wɔrehwɛ akwadaa no deɛ okuta no ɔmo bɛ make sure sɛ no ɛna akwadaa no ebenya bi nti sɛ yɛama no indefinite ɛwɔ sɛ akwadaa no yɛma no indefinite.
Yo. Lawyer Francis ebeda seni update awode amaye because any we Ghana no kra no a English a language a friend is saying exams no GBC any GTV Ghana ye fire by ye media house kese pa edikan omkra dia to mo page say ni Ghana ni bi opeso oba UK bet na de brofo kano any brofo tron any brofo ntiase no say oye ready e ma ne mfa ntoto from kra intimate wa umame a mo Dustin market on beso mko fan ko fo beka Dustin market for any pay cam no mo ba omo make sure say brofo no ombeka na o mate ase na o matro enye sa pa de a obesie tuelu santo kotle na je say ne French kasa yes utimi ba o eselaba yes wape baby duty afakra lawyer ene yen hwe yen koma ye ba be di na nkoma we eyade a emuedu na ehia pa nso se ebedi san komo yi na potoka se mo se can you apply to remain in the UK based on having children born in the UK e just say obetimi apply atna enya asetena wa ha say wo oba e wo UK kurum ha na question di kan if my child born in the UK is a British What can I do to remain in the UK?
Yo, Dr. Rain, normally, yɛnnuanom a wɔtie yɛn wɔ o platform na nso me platform no wɔbɛte mmara no ase nti saa wei nkyerɛkyerɛ wei a yɛyɛ yi nnipa bebree wɔ saa tebea no mu a sɛbe wɔn nnim sɛ akwannya bi wɔ hɔ ma wɔ wɔn na deɛ ɛyɛ a ɛteɛ ne sɛ Oba na abɛwo akwadaa wɔ kurom hanom a ɛyɛ a na nnipa bebree mmara no yɛnte aseɛ papa under the Nationality Act 1981 na sɛ wohwɛ mu before 1981 no first na ɔmo di kan ba aburokyire no na ɔmowo akwadaa wɔ ha automatically ne ɛyɛ nkwadaa no British. But after the passing of the law, which is the British Nationality Act 1981, ɛsesa nneɛma bebree kwa. Sɛ woyɛ migrant na abɛwo akwadaa wɔ kurom hanom a, you're very, very careful. Hwɛ wo nkrataa a wokuta as a migrant. When you're indefinite anaa, when you're limited leave to remain anaa, when you're settlement anaa, akwadaa ne papa yɛ British anaa, akwadaa ne papa anya indefinite anaa. Wei nyinaa yɛ nneɛma a woba yɛ hɔ as a lawyer a yɛbusabusa ansa na yɛakyerɛ wo sɛ woba no ɛkwan bɛn so ne yɛmfa ne mfa so. Yo, sɛ woyɛ migrant, wokuta skilled worker visa no, na yɛama wo 3 years, na wowo a, sɛ 3 years no woatwa mu 1 year anaa 2 years a, wowo a deɛ aka no ɛne yɛde bɛma wo ba no. Unless sɛ akwadaa ne papa ɛyɛ obi a okuta indefinite anaa wasettle anaa wɔyɛ British ni, ɛno no ɛba saa a wowo na papa ne kuta saa nneɛma wɔ mu nyinaa no a, automatically akwadaa no ɛyɛ British ni. Na wo maame no wokuta skilled worker na apɛ sɛ wo switch ɛba parent route no a, woba abɛgyina akwadaa no so as akwadaa no ɛyɛ wo ba. That is application bi a yɛfrɛ no parent route. Nti wobɛswitch from the skilled worker route to the parent route on the basis of oba a wɔyɛ British ni. Dr. Rain, I hope so you're okay with that. Confusion na ebasa.
I confusion na ebasa because hey.
Emrano na eka na me so me church mu aba potokasa mu. Because because me koti mrana ebe more confused more. Eno nti na mato me bo a me church mu no. Okay. Eno na ye a situation a obi di skilled worker aba. Yɛhwɛ a situation a obi de visit visa aba abewu wɔahyia obi ɛna ɔne na afa yɛ funu ɛna ɔmo awo ba.
Okay.
Sabi nipa na wɔahyia no na ɔwɔ nkrataa ebi ne sɛn na ɔwɔ indefinite.
Okay.
Ana ɔyɛ British ni.
Yeah.
On that note no, akwadaa no enya wo ne pɛ automatically akwadaa no yɛ British ni. Akwadaa no bɛyɛ British ni a maame no bɛtumi agyina ne so. Ɔno nso no ɛde anya nkrataa under the parent route.
Okay.
Yo, yɛnhwɛ third scenario. Third scenario ne sɛn? Akwadaa no maame no a ɔwɔ kurom ha no sɛbe wafa yɛ funu. Ɔno a wɔni nkrataa wɔde visit visa ne baeɛ. Na wɔahyia obi na ɔne no afa yɛ funu ɛna ɔmo awo akwadaa. Nipa na wɔahyia no ɔno nso a wɔni nkrataa.
Okay.
Nti maame no ne nipa na we share no na akola ne papa no omo nyina wo mu ni
Omuni
nkrata
inkrata. Good.
ko be busa se lawyer na de be na ese ye fa ho de tie ne se ubetwen ama akola na di 7 years e wo krom ha no mo
Okay.
se akola ne di 7 years e wo krom ha no mo a oba ye ho a ye be ye application under the private life application ama akola no
Okay.
na akola na nya indefinite akola na nya indefinite wie a ida maame no or papa no betimi agina akola ne so
Omumi no munyina ntimi ngina akwa no so at the same time.
omu betumi eno ni technicalities bi wo
Okay, te hono de me hono de omo nipa kro no ekosa atebie ni mu a oba ho na abe kotu laws bi no wa find te said ya kotu no. Yo lawyer. Abusia asem we ya lawyer kan ne hia me because the ntia hia me ne say empempi no akoba ne say krum hankofo bi efa kwan bi so oba ni bi bema ni bi wo ma wo me mpese mekane bebre no mu amote ase na afei de akwahye obi din mu behwa na afei de say otwan na sai owo second one ni wi a na eno ye de akodi mesrem wodo oyire a ana wodo okunu a mutena ase twan 7 years akwanya wo ho tiemie wotena ase twan 7 years lawyer Francis waye bebre and me ma de bia me kasem ne na nante ache obetumi aboa eno de mintumi nkomu bebre akine bi obi amfa ye video ya nkwa nkoma eye aban nkofu aga say hey they say the etia na ye o itimi srewa akwanya wo ho oba ne benya 7 years na lawyer Francis e kanwa obetumi aboa ma oba na tumi nya eye indefinite leave to remain na eno no eye papa ne maame no nso no owo eye emremu ekwan obefa so legally aboa wo mu a mo nso ye maame ne okunu no ana eye papa no na mo nso nya mo enkrata pa lawyer yento as na God's own or see please what about kids brought in by a mother on skilled visa and it is cancelled.
yo before say my answer no na me pese me de ba ko bi
Yo
kan
ye wie no ho.
yo dia me pese me de kan woni se untimi anase ubenya abotre a 7 years no etwam na ko 10 years a straight ubetimi aye registration as a British citizen ama akola no
And say only 3 years they come ho a na ne dey straight to a British citizenship jakwa no benya 10 years straight na oh and they say still a papa ne mam no say so mo twen no musu nya mo krata na sa 3 years
yeah
I don't and the best so much
yeah
indefinite no musu nya bi no mutumi ye adwuma akoba eboa support
yo
jo
yamra question na no obisa no say
see please what about kids brought in by a mother on a skilled visa and it is cancelled.
yo if it is cancelled and kola no so visa na be cancel no
Oh
yeah because omo ye dependent children imran is sana as ye kire
and your go zone bomodi anaje lawyer number say bibi o wa bi enkomo no lawyer no odi nkomo ne ko ba bia na matena se entimi sewa Fred na book appointment because Fred lawyer Francis Mr. na book appointment na ohunu kwan obeboa o emremu aboa o kama lawyer number no ye 07946772439 bomodi ana efa na Fred no and 0208 264 4800 and your office line. Kofi say big brother, please, my daughter is an American, but I wanted her to come and stay with my big sister in the UK. Please, what is it that I need to do? She was born in Ghana, but an American citizen, so she has a US passport.
yeah ka chere so on me number no na me cheche no mu ye se na law ni sika obetimi aba UK for 6 months but so person will stay is a different ball game
Yeah.
altogether.
So and then now come about ET
Yeah,
no.
Esther no,
Okay.
yeah.
Esther no.
Yeah.
Mr. Esther ne nya oba din ti
Debbie,
utia. Esther ne nya oba din ahwenya obi
ETSA or yeah. And a
yes
UK for the UTA.
TA
Okay, yeah.
yo. Eti Mr. Abomodi anafa lawyer number no me de Abomodi asene wo YouTube platform no so. Abusua mu a mo hwe nyina wo TikTok no Abomodi ana tap na share. Ti lawyer yen to aso ne yenko MC your question no. Number
I
1 me
find
so
a
bia.
member question. No, now also question here saying
Number 1 the me say if my child born in the UK is a British, what can I do to remain in the UK?
yo Osha ma cancer no crowd dancer now
Dada,
we
meaning
say.
sir. Itiyanko, a friend say, what is sole parenting responsibility of for your child or direct access in person to your child?
Yo, say you can this terminology so parental
Mm,
responsibility for your child or direct access to your child.
mm,
Yeah, share a scenario be a t say mommy awo akola and based on akola no say when 7 years akola no yeah no yama no indefinite
definite.
and a settlement. Sa 7 years no mo pese o mo te so e de ba 5 years. Ye ɛno nso yɛ aban no ayi a ɔmo debate wɔ ho nti sɛ mmara no sesa a mɛma obiara ayɛ aware.
And your money and tem, omonya nentem, omonto so ntente na Ghana. Me cry them in tears say akora betina krum ha. Na just when you 7 good years and sana. Sometimes lawyer, woman rani bia, and what even the British citizens, in favor of a favor a
Yeah.
whole for saying, lawyer macho to us.
Yeah. Yo, into the principle of sole parental responsibility and a direct access no, a different ball game together. And another make no say akola na nya indefinite and settlement na maame no application obeye no obegyina akola ne so. At that point in time no maame na woni bi no woye such an application ɛyɛ na wɔyɛ no under the sole parental responsibility, which means ɔno pɛ ɛna ɛhwɛ akwadaa no because sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde gye ne deɛ na papa na ɔwo akwadaa no a na first na ɔmo nyinaa ni bi no papa no nso ba na ɔka sɛ me nso mepɛ sɛ me use akwadaa no a the terminology a yɛ use no ɛyɛ direct access to the child. Whereby a father no ɛnyɛ ɔne akwadaa no na ɛte. Sɛ father no ɛne akwadaa na ɛte ɛne maame no a, they have something we call shared parental responsibility. But sɛ father no ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔne akwadaa no ɛna ɛte anaasɛ akwadaa no maame a, ɔwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no direct access to the child. Nti obi a wɔ direct access to the child in person no, wɔn nso bɛtumi agyina akwadaa no so de agye nkrataa by the law.
Wow.
But you need
lawyer.
to show evidence. Evidence kyerɛ sɛ wowɔ akwadaa no life mu. That's what deɛ mepɛ sɛ ɛba saa as a lawyer yɛbɛhwɛ. Nti ebi ne sɛn akwadaa no wode ne kɔ school de ne ba anaasɛ at times woboa no wohwɛ no wobɛfa ne kɔ park anaasɛ ne GP appointment wobɛfa ne kɔ anaasɛ other activities, sporting activities like swimming, football activities, nkɔlaa activities yi wode akwadaa ne kɔ. Nti ɛba saa na we make sure sɛ baabi a wotade akwadaa ne kɔ school yɛbɛgye school letter, appointment yɛbɛgye GP letter. Nti all these things no ɛna ɛbɛma home office sɛ ɛhu sɛ wowɔ akwadaa no abrabɔ mu.
Ɛhɔ no yɛbɛba hɔ sɛ ebia maame no anaa the other partner na ampene a ɛdeɛn na baako no ebetumi ayɛ. say amansie efo ha say na owo question say the network no enim one nti amansie request biem na lawyer any question and I think say owo asem ehia asem bi a say odi to enim
actually me around
yo lawyer 8 you
yeah if I show your friend Naomi
okay
yeah last 2 years na me ba UK ti me ba ye na me employer akoye adwuma which was domiciliary but now on shedan ni adwuma no ni shift papa bi amaye contract hours shift and also hours also say nya no enya sana ni enya e de obetima e 3.5 hours pe ahanti na was Southampton into my make actually the same person me back to London because me na more London na me pay stretch e would care home and o Jesus say work wate nti me buy e ma me kwanya care home mo kran so promise yes on be my COS nti ye adwuma ni ma na de na administrator o ka so me COS no free honom to mo so ka so mo nye COS ni my biem nti mo ho na me denye me me catch my employer say me nyemo ya away e ma me due date na me de ma na ma ya away until last 2 months August and I me wo ye me the waka 1 week mama be no catch me say wa cancel COS ni me wan so me catch me say wo ya away say me COS ni na step by step bi a care room be catch e bia me alert no ma ni hu me due date na wo ya away so say me nyema I can't just say week paper ma won a friend me so wa cancel serious any make it can be channel no say so I dey our cancel no inti me wo ye last week any nya message from home office said na me at my 8th December she leave UK and I say you should find another way like home office send a message yeah inti mpacho this issue na me bisa say like what should I do yeah
Emma, visa no na nke be buda ben.
2027.
Oh, okay. Nipa na wonde ne wo akola no. Ne nkrata na
Yeah.
yede.
And also your skilled worker visas
Technicalities bi wo ma meant me expose in the war platform is so.
yeah, think our number.
okay
From number le book your appointment in ebra na me share kwan at that point
Okay,
in
lawyer.
time no e be to me.
If I show you.
Why?
we
Dr. Ray the
If I
better.
show you.
yo ti lawyer number no me de send o 079
Okay.
46
Bachai.
77
77 Bachai.
24
Bachai.
39
If I show you, doctor.
yo ti bo mo dia friend no nyame admo china
Okay,
na de
doctor.
be see me mama so
If I show you. If I show you. Lawyer, thank you.
Yo, you're welcome.
Because I say Accra no I mean come on these people Sabato my question unko any day more
Dr. Ray, Lawyer Francis, good evening.
good evening.
Evening.
My question is make it indefinite and I'm acquire life in UK test. The meaning in our passing. Number 7 Lawyer Francis from Ben I'm not failing. Now what's why you acquired my business passport?
Me was also did it say
Sabato.
Sabato. Yo, Sabato. Yeah, nothing beyond we get confused. And I said, yeah, no, kikanyo maybe a imramuno enim. Ebini saying, Okuta we indefinite. Ultimate free preoccupant koji British passport. Sabato, what you say? Hello?
Sabato.
Sabato, idea where your course work and yet at the papa I was say you can. You can run and say unyanya we indefinite we are apply for naturalization.
Okay.
Me umfiti pe ku pese me kwaje me passport. There be Mr. Amanya unkwa na akasa asa we. Your community ye fa kasa asem we. Wa naturalize a wuntimi nya British passport no. Inti Mr. Amo sa kasa no enye say magime indefinite we me kwaje me British passport. There be British for nyesa. Omo no we decide say you be mawo ensaka passport by naturalization and now say there be. It is about to who the say from indefinite, I was say oko for naturalization. Naturalization form near AN. Form AN. Oh yeah, no more naturalization we are and no and I would be apply for British passport.
Jo. Sabato say emuda ho. Nti lawyer normal no so wase ho. Me hye wa bibie ni a if we find any difficulties with the naturalization na book appointment na ontimi moa. Why? Ambosa
Bemena.
na eti say
Nyame adum pacho na so e.
ya me adumo. Lawyer wa ha.
So, me person me bisa lawyer say. Me the charity COS ne buy. Ba eponi. And be say me bisa say me timi switch to skilled worker. Because me ne care agency bi na ye adwuma.
Your OSHA charity Emrana talking about charity, how long?
But 1 year, 12 months.
1 year, 12 months.
Yeah. No, that's 1 year.
Yeah, 12 months, 1 year. In terms of next year, 2020.
Okay. Charity for Ben or
Okay.
But I meet you.
Maybe charity for Ben. Do you know their name? And that's one person.
But I say,
charity, charity in the company, a friend say.
A church in the mommy. Kingdom Mandate Center, a church.
Yo, is Nyoma Bebre involved when it comes to charity as a charity worker. Unya obia obetumi ama COS obetumi aswechi.
Okay.
But as to say also by April. Until from now till the next April, no, I will say open COS. But the problem then is because a charity work, temporary, na amount for Bemawa, looking at. So person will switch it to, let's say, the health and care now. Problem then is also we courses be now meet your more requirement.
Okay.
And no only if say no sector no na person start making your inquiries and research on that.
Okay.
And they say ubenya COS from them. And also bibia I was making inquiries with that. Alongside that, sorry Nankasano, another one a friend of religious worker. I don't know sir if you are aware about that.
Nano credit here.
Me
patrol my minister way so with a way in a charity now meeting me I EU like nipa no as or adopting a say neighbor.
Mr. Adoption na moka no bebre mo ntiase ye ni EU adoption wo ho eno ye mistake say be your community no epeka papa. Your friend no extended family no maja ye since 31st of December 2020. Aya na ye say ye adoption. You can't the word adoption Mobia was settlement and NASA or what or British ni ebe adopted visa we are less than 18. We are less than 18. Adoption procedure no cumbersome. But yeah, use the word in EU aspect, Charity, another option also say you can find someone say our be a bit me fall in and also no a coin jaw. But the best thing is if you want in-depth analysis of a case now, ube bookie na ma various options ube to me at the highest rate,
Charity, but emuda ho eni di mu a omitu hu na yehwese lawyer etime yiwa no a lawyer normal no so me dia tag you so
yi ma no pa number na dance ya no right
but try ti bomodi na yo say questions bebre aba our comment section and so you were just less than 4 minutes ye be ko love see family me who question no sanso na eja God's own and so no ono so bossy please can I do more than 20 hours for my part-time work once my sponsor license has been revoked? Iti the award say na obi nso bisa say what if say or say na now say if the mother deny you access as a father, back to your question,
okay.
What are your options as a father?
Is it the first year
Second
application?
question, yes, our second question, maybe say a friend say
direct access to, yeah.
yes.
But me person me say is it the first application will make year and say renewal and say extension and say a failure or yeah.
I'm say we hold you one.
Because I know why I make business and say the be me money answer now.
Answer.
One of the entire now prefer say we be friend na metimi interrogate it further. Now I digest where situation, Because obviously what show said the mother is going to deny you. It could be say bibinti and a mama a denial.
Not related to visa. Mentias you.
So it's best ufro the no friend na metimi abusa na ma find out the full case scenario, Why inti say hana say a time niswa Saturday on friend na on mommy the full gist of the case,
Yo, Nana, we the lawyer say hard junior, but more than free na oma of full gist, and I say equally, with the lawyer number 2, you can just call and just book an appointment and then seek a clarifications or a question or any deal. Was a well noted lawyer. Nana, that's any a year won't tell and for the omotia samasi. Lawyer, neje say media na me busa say ekoba ne say woni maame na wo na afei de sebio wunya access se ne odo akra ne be ko school woni ne be kwa games woni ne be ko na swimming lessons, all these things no kwanya ben na sa nipa kro no so ebefa so na ekua say please I have 2.5-year visa on my private life. Can you marry and bring your partner from Ghana?
The answer is no. Private life application doesn't allow that.
Wow. Yo, na se sa no so no na ekua no se ebia enene da edi kan
maybe private life no so I adult a year based on the 20 years I watching up to money man private life.
Na se sa ye nkomo no a wontumi nkofa ne kunu ba.
Unless was settled. Why settlement and I say when you're indefinite. But the leave near limited won't to me.
Me na me kwa na me bisa se ontumi nkofa ne ontumi man eye ne kunu no. Eye a friend say fiancé visa no. E ma na ma.
Yes, so be fiancé visa, that's another issue.
Yes, it na na kuya akwenya wo ho. Say lawyer na na ekyere me wa na me soja akwenya wo ho.
Yes,
Iti
but
bomodi
it
na
will
book
be the
appointment.
private life, no. I swear, say, Woma will be a fiancé visa manaba.
Yes, and no ba say na okay you switching from fiancé na call
But no,
married.
I have to say, no, because fiancé visa, no, they anticipate, when you're about worry.
Mhm.
Tiwa is the chances are 50-50.
Yen try hwe.
And when I say, when they can, me.
Yo na na kuya we there. Me the
Oh.
number name out na friend lawyer because no because say any visa pressure that should be brain no. Na ɛho akadeɛ no nso ɛdɔɔso na nso ɛnɔɔso bebree no it's possible say something good can come out of it. With the lawyer number no ama. Also, can a marriage be redone if a dependent visa is refused due to proxy marriage certificate? And yeah,
What the office watch I say?
I want to maintain you. I
Even
say
no. Why?
yes, it is.
Until that, but you fancy not next Saturday no.
Yo,
Omo and famra na fifi mu ye. Because
yo,
at times no, I not make there's no right or wrong answer, and that's a
yeah,
given straightforward answer.
that's true.
We need to assess the case well in order to give an answer. Senebeya nipane tie answer no ka say, oh yeah, I'm convinced. Because main come out yes or no answer.
That's true.
I
And
will
it's a
show
legal
you how I
digestion.
arrive at the answer by the
Mm,
law. And this is what it has to be. Say, oh, obey me. Because by
so,
law, no private life doesn't allow you to bring your partner here. Why
mm-hmm.
do I have to say obey me the
Yeah,
number? But
and that
you
is
raised an issue about fiancé, marriage and fiancé, it's a fair na yeah, this law no better to need no.
yo.
That's
Lawyer,
the
I mean,
reason why I always try to say, let's digest the case and come up with a solution by law.
yo. Nelly, wait there quickly. We shall question in your time and action.
Wait a minute, I say, lawyer. My question, and similar to Nanadia, no. So okay, me British ni na worry, but ya worry and any honor be. I feel na ye separated. I feel na maybe file for divorce, but many oban intermatite. Akrane so on pese obema me huno because was say on believe is akrane ye media say. So when you visa I just want to know say kwan be na me fa so senior be meet me our akrane in life. I can be in the child's life. Yeah.
Me ba
Wait,
on krata e den okroma.
Me patch man okay.
lawyer say on krata na yeden wo waseta na yeden wa.
We quite me were indefinite.
Yo, the idea is who situation no, your friend will be family law.
Yeah.
Oh, the any a family law. What you can do is do you
Lawyer,
believe say Yoba?
Me gidi say me ba. Abusuafo
So
so gidi say me ba.
so the first thing is Uber who lawyer you bet to me arrange a be a friend of child arrangement order.
yeah,
But before say we classify that thing, no. All you know, no. What I can say is only no any mutual agreement say mo person who person your DNA to testify say you na.
Lawyer me pacho me no. Me seeking for mediation service.
omba,
Mediator.
omba,
Obana ba table no so
omba
to for
for
us to
mediation.
do like amicable settlements, child arrangement, and until mediator no mame
Letter, right?
certificate, yeah,
Very
to
good.
proceed to court and request for and take any legal action.
Yeah.
Okay, into what do that stage now? Best thing booking a lawyer they apply to the family court amount in terms of the child arrangement order. No?
Me that's it. Lawyer Mary Cho, but with the cost on it is saying because
Ofra munyedu. Why? Emunyedu me how? Emunyedu. Why? Free emunyedu. Because you see, case now I've dealt with a lot of it. From a year mediation and family law. A man because they know because the process, most of times, a favor man until a man also person between Quarani free papa no. So they want you to go the length, and a one year when Oko family case, due to me experiences and my teachings, say a bedroom revenue crown or raise a year abuse, and that is where our papa knows abuse, it prolongs the matter. So the thing is, you also have to accept, say, there was a form of an abuse. And if there was a form of an abuse, you need to go for a year DAPP course, that is domestic abuse perpetrator course, for a year about 6 months. And this is here, so you're free. First, now youth and justice, and a year. This year, we go to almost £3,000 for that course. So, but so we are lawyer.
I hope so. When you're violent to your bar,
No, actually, I left the home because of
violence.
Abuse.
Okay.
I know you're good.
But did you make a documentary evidence by reporting to the police?
What was he saying?
Who reported here?
Yeah, I reported to the police. An abuse organization was involved. They helped me throughout.
Good. Do you have all the records and
I said, okay, so you're separating mom, but I'll still take care of my child. And or deny me access to the child. That time they name me a crown, and what they or proceed to name the child, get birth set without my name on it.
How?
Wow.
Social worker, so she knows.
Who
said a family I've dealt with.
Tamu Conti, let's sorry, Tamu Conti, let's at the appropriate time, no. We have so many things we can talk about. Why?
Okay.
Yo. Thank you so much, Nelly. Bomodiana friend lawyer na ejako huno. Lawyer, your time I be say apa ho 12 minutes cry. Anyway, and then so call court wabre. FB solicitors for wabre. I can see. It's been a long day. Lawyer, we dear bonnet top for farmer and Yame Adomwa Saturday, 12 to 1 p.m. British time, pepe. Na yatwa yen common so every question number 3 question 12. I'll say my number one lawyer Francis. Nana Kofi Messewa lawyer bre the time na sunti bra a friend is saying memen that 12 to 1 afternoon why na lawyer be you questioner or penny na questions be bre wa omo beside lawyer your time ni nti mo fan chaye na mo fancy memen da about 12 lawyer be na e be share lawyer pacho finally obeja ya wako.
Yo, dear Medi Ebeja Yetie for Neasha for our Dr. Rain platform and the Misume platform they say UK Mrano, especially immigration, as a day in, day out. Yeah, your community, no, because now may me the class say that here. Obi dia or yeah no 2-3 years ago no and to na obi a year ne dear. And they are bound say omasa the updates in Ranaba. They are yeah can say just be abreast with our current law no. When the current law na bibi and see one say wunti binye. But unima ko neko seek legal advice because especially immigration no. Just 2 days ago, obi de ne application kwa ne ho saa fuso obetumi ayɛ no wɔyɛ wei no wɔyɛ wei. Ɛkɔbaeɛ no na from day one onya the law wrong. Tesa na home office between musa first one application here incomplete, second one no what pick a wrong application, third one you refuse who.
Asama de bia meka say one for lawyer Francis ade ye 6 months odi 6 years ne betwa.
Ebetwa. Inti dia me pese etie for me de beja money ahwefo ne se Mr. Mo wonnim a wonnim panipa a wonnim no wonkyerɛ wo. Sɛna ɛbɛyɛ a sɛna Dr. Rain ɛka no ade a ɛwɔ sɛ nka wode 6 months nya no wode 6 years ɛna ɛsɛ twa. Yo ɛtiefoɔ yɛda mo ase sɛ nnɛ maso yɛ mu na yɛde legal digest no Saturday ɔbɔ adeɛ de kyɛn a yɛbɛsa atoa so 12 to 1 FB solicitors lawyer Francis na mekasa yi moma by ɛna bio mu nso mesrɛ mo moma yɛ ninda hɔ scammers adɔɔso ɛnyɛ me nko ara na ɔmo de yɛ me inti memma omo anase lawyer Francis oba be ye say Zoom meeting jisa link we na ye yinam say no aka che ne say anye bia minim lawyer Francis minim nanim yenye video call na menhwe say woni lawyer Francis na anase ma me frɛ lawyer Francis na me confirm say oba be ye Zoom meeting na Mr. Amoyema ye ni na ho why Dr. Rain ye da say so waso ye mu
Lawyer mamena was na fe so memeja ho amo akono abusua de bia no ye ba ye Ghanaian community lawyer ebe legal emeremu ensem ekwan ebefa so a wunyenya British citizenship a wonsa ebeka wodie enye hu enye bibi fufuro bia na de etie nie wakoma ye wo ya onkofa carpenter so mbe ya akoma eduru se esebio weni ya wo ya onkonkofa driver se ombesa weni yare sanso na wo UK a emremu no you need a lawyer. At times ebi wa wako school wuni mu betimi apply betimi aye wonu maybe, but you see the process of this country you know say they prefer you to hire a lawyer ono so benya adwuma aye na ono so enya akatua. It would the assembly home office they know clearly, but sometimes intentionally they can also delay your case. I have seen it, and as a journalist and a broadcaster here, there are some of the things that mean to me fun to you. Because if you are a friend say, idea a classified document into me, mammy BBM, ewa, and Ghana for. That is the reason why Mr. Say may come for a FB solicitors at the amount. Lawyer Francis. Nature quine any a suite E and F, the clock house, or backing. Postcode near IG 118EQ. FB solicitors. Telephone number, office line is 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis 079 4677 2439. Working hours only and a friend. Sundays on receiving calls and resting a day unless it's a emergency. Ofra booking for appointment. Appointment sikano and yes it can be a muedu. You are here say obetimenya emoa esefata na wonso wade wo na wonso wetimi enya grounding na wenya stability to move about we and ye DJ nyame adom a Saturday exactly 12 noon ekopim 1 p.m. so yebehia lawyer yeda asibie
yo me so me da ase bye bye.